Hi everyone, my name is Josh and today I'm going to teach you how to use ChatGPT to analyze and explain mark schemes to enable you to create revision and practice questions and flashcards so you can make the most out of your exams and your time. So let's get started. Now, ChatGPT has an interesting feature that not many people use and it's the feature that allows you to upload documents and pictures and have it analyze and assist. Now, a little bonus tip for you, you can actually use this on your phone if you have the app to take pictures of whiteboards and it will transcribe it for you, and I'll do a video on that at some point. But let's focus on uploading the mark scheme. So I'm just going to click there, upload from computer. Now this will be a bit different on your phone, but not too different. Now I've already got the mark scheme for transactional writing ready to go, and it uploads in seconds, so nice and easy there. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in my prompt. Now, nothing different here. I'll read it for you. So, task, I've uploaded the mark scheme for the Edexcel GCSE English Languages, paper 2, question 8 and 9. I need you to explain it to me. If whatever subject you're studying, make sure you get the exam board right and just tell it exactly, as much detail as you can, exactly what the mark scheme's looking at. And if you don't know what mark scheme you're meant to be looking at or what exam board you are, just ask your teacher and give it a quick Google. A lot of the resources are free online, but your teacher should have a digital copy for you to give. So do include, I've said, right, make them easy to understand. Tasks broken down to aid me revising this question. Examples of what answer elements in each session may look like. Focus revision points. And don't include, very important this part, a huge amount of text beyond the scope of the task or generic advice, because you don't want it going off on a tangent. It's going to want to be really helpful for you, and you want to make sure that it's sticking to what it knows and sticking to what you want it to tell you. So context, I'm a GCSE student aiming to get above a grade 4. Now this might change for you, put in the grade you want. But grade 4 is roughly half marks on any given question. So for grade 5, grade 6, grade 7, maybe you want 2/3. For grades 8, you might want to say 3/4. For grade 9, full marks. And it's important you tell it that so it knows where to pitch it. So I'm going to press enter and we're going to see what happens. Here we go. And again, look, here we are. So it's read the whole transactional writing mark scheme. It's explaining it really clearly. And again, if you have questions about any of this, you can just say, explain this part, copy and paste. This is really useful because look, it's taken you the content and organization part, and it's really given it, it's posed a lot of it in the form of questions, which I think are really handy when you're revising to remember. Rather than instructions, remember it as questions. Have I done this? Have I done that? And it's turned them into little revision tasks for you as well, which you can go ahead and do in your own time. And again, you don't have to give them to your teacher. Give it back to ChatGPT and say, I've done the revision task, I've done this, what do you think? Be critical of me. I've done plenty of other videos on how to get it to teach you and respond to you and mark your work. So have a look at those if you haven't already. It does a good example of a middle band response. Now it hasn't done a full response simply because we haven't asked it to, but you could say, oh, give me an example response for this particular prompt. Give it the mark scheme and it will do it. Really important you do that actually, because if you would like to give it a chance at answering one of your questions and you give it the mark scheme, then it's not going to be just putting out generic stuff and trying to make it up as it goes along. It's going to make the answer it gives you as exam accurate as possible. So that's a tip. So if you like to see examples of successful work in ChatGPT, upload the mark scheme first and you'll go far. So again, it does the same for technical accuracy, gives you some more revision points, and it's going to say, do you want anything else? Do you want any more assistance? So I've got another prompt here that's going to give it instructions to give you a revision task. So we're going to put that in here. And I've said, can you give me some revision tasks based around technical accuracy? They should help me remember to use punctuation and grammar and should fit onto a flashcard for easy memorization. Again, this isn't just specific to GCSE English language. You could be using this for history, science, you could be using this for any of your GCSEs or any A levels. And guess what? It will do much the same thing. Just be very clear on what you're doing and who you are. So let's see what it does. Excellent. So if we look here, it starts very simple and it gets difficult as you go, which is quite good. And you've got lots of tasks that you can do for it there. So let's just recap what we've done. So I've taught you how to upload files to ChatGPT, in this case mark schemes, how to get the most out of them, how to prompt them, how to get those explained to you, and how to move forward with those into tasks that you can follow yourself. So good luck, you've got this, and remember, learn to use AI before it learns to use